Hello everyone. Today I have something special as I'm playing Octavianus Reise, or I began to translate that campaign to RttR. So I just finished the first map file, so I'm going to test it. Sadly there is no English translation yet, so yeah, well, everything I say is in German, at least when reading the messages. Erster Tag. Es ist nicht alles so eingetroffen, wie es mir mein weiser Großvater immer erzählt hat. Wir folgten in der Nacht des Jupiter dem hellen Licht am Horizont. Doch meine Männer erzählten mir, als ich mich bereits zur Ruhe legte, dass auch sie plötzlich alle müde wurden und einschliefen. Das nächste, woran wir uns erinnerten, ist, dass wir auf dieser Sanddüne gelandet sind. Das Schiff ist untüchtig, aber wir haben genug Rohstoffe dabei, um eine Siedlung aufzubauen und nach dem ersten Tor zu suchen. Bauen Sie wie gewohnt Ihre Siedlung auf. Well, that's what we are going to do, I think. So, I have an idea on what to do on this map, because, well, I just scripted it, so it should be pretty clear to me, hopefully, what I have to do. So let's see if this is going to work. I tried to keep this mission as close as possible to the original, but some events are simply working different than they do or did in the original. I really think we are using normal resources. At least it looks like when having a look at the resource amount. So, ja. Vierter Tag im ersten Monat. Unsere Erkunder berichten von einem weiten, unbebauten Land im Westen. Dieses werden wir brauchen, um eine schlagkräftige Siedlung aufzubauen. Zusätzlich sollten wir Schiffe bauen und nach rohstoffreichen Inseln Ausschau halten. Vielleicht können wir auch so den Gegner in den Rücken fallen. Bauen Sie einen Hafen und starten Sie eine Expedition. So. That's what we are going to do. So this means I can build a hunt. Which is pretty neat. I also had to take a look at the map, so I know that those islands aren't really islands, sadly. Oh, and just saying, I never played this campaign before, so as people lately start hating on how I play this game and some missions. I just want everybody to keep in mind that I'm simply playing for fun. And I often do not care if I could do things a bit differently, because often it's simply not worth it. So yeah, hopefully everybody keeps that in mind. So I'm trying to not use the exploration expedition, as this is simply not an original feature and will likely help me quite much if I did, so yeah, I'm just not using it. So I will then other forests are down here, so I can build fields up here. So I need to get rid of that woodcutter, which I can just burn, I guess. So my ship is finished. Erster Tag im 6. Monat. Wir haben eine Insel entdeckt. Auf ihr befinden sich vielversprechende Gebirge. Mit etwas Glück gibt es Goldvorkommen, sodass wir unsere Soldaten befördern können. Oh, that doesn't sound bad. But I'm a bit unlucky. So I pressed the wrong button, so now my ship is sailing somewhere else. So I want this particular spot. Here we go. It's pretty funny. In the original, you could only place a building here and here, which is not possible in RttR, so yeah. It's pretty interesting to see how much we altered the original here. So we can finally continue. I have the feeling that this farm is really misplaced. Oh well, now it is like this. So our harbor building is finished. More fish is always good. So that's bad luck. That as far as I can reach that particular spot. But I guess I need one more woodcutter anyway, so... Nope. Oh, damn you, woodcutter. Oh, forester. So, maybe I'm not going with the perfect economy and we'll just build some building and, well, play a bit like one would play in the original. So just placing some buildings. getting rid of everything I can find, and build is weak, but maybe more lively looking economy. Oh, that means we can build a farm here, maybe one here. So it could be a spot for our brewery. Can build a fishery here and one well. Getting rid of this woodcutter. Oh, looks like we have no more fishermen. Well, but since we are playing with normal goods, it doesn't really matter, does it? Guess not. I guess not. Let's send out a scout. Check what's going on down there. Oh, we found gold. That's pretty nice. Quite a lot of gold. So this on the other hand means we should upgrade. So let's build an upgrade fortress here, straw house there, iron smelter armory here. Because in any case we have 16 iron, so we can produce some soldiers. Oh, see, it's connected anyway. So you don't even need ships to reach this area. Hey Luke. Just asking, you can hear me, Luke, so I'm not talking with myself. But I'm talking to myself, but I mean, in the end you can hear me. So when saying hi, you actually hear that, don't you? Oh, no answers. No answers, well. So I'm going to wartime. So then I can connect this area by a normal road, then I will just remove this particular building, the road system to the building, because I simply don't need it. And everything is faster when not using ships. Ah, okay, great loop. I'm just asking, well, I just asked because I always said hi, and maybe some people are like me and dislike listening to someone talking some useless stuff, and then I might say hi and nobody hears it, so. It's pretty funny, I played a lot Settlers 2 as a kid or child, but I never played any of those custom campaigns, not one. So it's pretty interesting, I guess. I'm also not sure why they added this strip of land, because you can play this whole mission without building ships, because you can pass, I guess, because if you build a guardhouse here or a woodcutter first, oh, well, maybe not, maybe not. One would need to try it, but I currently don't want to try it. So we have one more mountain down here. And we have a mountain up here. Well, let's build a guardhouse. So we get some more space. Storing in my soldiers. I don't think I need this barracks. And I don't think I need this barracks. I need them so I can remove them. And now I have more soldiers. Well, not actually more soldiers, but more soldiers I can use. So did I build a mill bakery? Yeah, I did. But maybe I should build a second bakery. It's a pretty funny road. Yeah, this is not connected. And I think I can also destroy this barracks. Yay, I can. Oh, we are close borders, so let's destroy this building. Because the AI might attack. One never knows what the AI is up to. So let's put a fortress there. Get rid of those trees. Well, let's build just one more farm here. And the hunter. This hunter isn't running anymore. Well, Why not a pig farm? So let's ask our geologists. I guess I don't need this building. Oh, I needed it. Damn. Okay. So I have to prepare everything so I can disconnect those roads and start upgrading. That's why I'm searching everywhere for connected military buildings. So iron ore, that's great. We can have one more iron smelter here. One more armory here. So I don't want to occupy this fortress, so when all resources are delivered, then I will just destroy the road, so I don't have to keep an eye on it. So let's start producing soldiers up here. So I don't need to wait for any military building right now, so let's fully occupy everything. And then low gold in my fortress. So, are you two done? Because I really want to place more mines. Having quite a lot of stone here. So some of those campaigns are maybe even interesting because, well, they're all interesting, but I don't mean interesting, I mean maybe they are a bit harder because the original AI didn't use their coins as the AI does in RttR, so maybe some of them become more difficult. But that's just a maybe. So maybe I should build one more mint. Should I? But because I know an enemy is close, because when I finished my barracks, it had one black line on the flag. Whatever, I had a military indicator. Indicated that there is an enemy close, and I now wait until I have 9 generals so I can fully occupy my fortress, because right now I could build a lookout tower, but right now I have no idea if it's yellow who's close or if it's red who's close. And if it's yellow and I occupy my fortress and he takes it, well, then it's basically over. So yeah. Yep. And I also know how this map is scripted. So, for instance, I know that the AI can't get past this area because here's a. Maybe I can show it. Yeah, I can, I guess. So that's only working in single player. If you have a look at the restricted areas, you can see that here's a great patch where the AI can't build any military buildings, so yeah, well, the AI can't reach me. So, yeah. But as soon as I spot an hostile node, so any spot that is occupied by an AI, then the AI will wake up and can expand further, so they eventually attack me. It's not exactly as in the original, because in the original the AI could never get past those areas. Well, yeah, it could get past those areas, but only by conquering your buildings and not by building own buildings. But it's currently not working that way in RttR, so I had to kinda create a workaround by blocking the AI, and as soon as you spot the AI, there will also pop up a message. That is one of the original messages, but then I will also lift those restrictions and the AI could finally march towards me. Yeah. It's a bit technical maybe, I have no idea. Hope that helped. Well, in the original, it was simply not possible to build a military building in such restricted areas, which looked more natural at all. But we got that on our list for things we have to do to implement the original campaign. But simply haven't done it yet. Pretty funny to see when I decided to just build chaos and when I was building my normal playstyle. And I have to admit, chaos looks more fun. Maybe I should play more chaos again. I don't know, I don't think on all maps I don't think they had this on all maps. Well, one could just have a look at the scripts, but yeah. On some maps it was pretty obvious, I think. But then again, It also took some time until I understood basic mechanics of the game, so yeah. I don't think I was able to understand what was happening anyway. So no more fishing ranch. Pretty sad. Well, we can build a fishery here, so it's more of free building them. So whenever a fishery is running empty, there's a new workplace available already. Oh, what's happening to red? Huh. Interesting. So I have no idea, because I didn't check, but I have no idea if one has to use or should use catapults on this map. Because you're playing 2 versus 1 and you basically have the same resources right from the beginning. So question is, how many resources do you have in your mountains the AI can't reach? So yeah. This also made me think about, well, as often stated, I'm going to create a campaign as well, sometime in the future. That's also a reason why I'm playing so many of those maps recently. So I get an idea on what's good and what's bad. At least in my opinion. So this isn't the same for everybody. But I think I will play without catapults. And won't enable them on my campaign maps anyway. And I will play with inexhaustible mines. Because this actually means you have to build a better economy than the enemy. Because on most maps, well, the AI simply is blocked off in some way, either it's by some crap that is lying around or it's by script. And so you never really have to do anything. Because right now on this map I can just wait and upgrade. And when I'm done I can just attack. So there's no time pressure or anything like that. Oh, I still remember on the first map where you had seafaring. And I guess that was the first time when I realized that the AI is actually blocked off in some way. Because I always tried to rush to the mountain because there's some gold, and I was always afraid that the AI is simply faster than I am. But I then noticed that the AI never occupies that top mountain area. There's some gold, so... And that was the reason, the situation when I was sure the AI can't go any further. I didn't understand why, but I realized that you don't have to hurry or anything like that. So we finally occupied this building and interesting area. So let's just stop everything in here and store out everybody except helpers. So we can actually destroy the harbor building. Well, maybe not destroy it. Maybe I should destroy this building. Yes, sir. Damn, wrong slider. Oh no, this map is this map. This is I'm also having the idea of creating one campaign map where you are actually weaker than your enemies, and in order to win you have to build a building between them so they can attack that particular building and then fight over that building, while you can lean back a bit and try to sneak past them while they fight each other. So yeah, still have to find out if this is even working, or let's say if it's even working in a way I'd like it to. I don't know. For me it sounded pretty fun. So now I'm stronger than the enemy, so both of them. And I'm still asking myself if I should build one more mint or if I should build more iron smelter and smith. I guess in the end it won't matter. Gold and water, great. So I'm having really a lot of gold. I mean really a lot. So anyway, I'm just occupying my fortresses now. Yeah, Shagon, I'm playing solo. I'm testing a campaign map. So, nothing bad happened. And I can't even see the enemy, so that's pretty interesting. So let's build some fortresses. Because it's always important to have more soldiers attacking than the enemy has. Always keep that in mind. Always. Because it will feel somewhat bad when losing soldiers just because you're attacking with less, but sadly it makes sense. So let's search this mountain. Certainly water. More iron ore. Do I have so much coal? Maybe I shouldn't produce more coins than I need. Because it looks like coal isn't balanced on this map. Well, at least we got some here. Pretty nice. So I'm not having enough water. Is that correct? Why is it always water? And the road is pretty annoying. So maybe it's better that way. This mine is exhausted. Okay. It's a bit sad that most people don't place ore a bit. Not as much ore, just so you actually have to search for it. And not like here, I've got a mountain and it's iron and it's filled up with iron. It's because I pretty much like searching for ore. At least for me it's fun. So no more coal here. Storehouse is finished, so I want nothing in this building except generals. So we got that going. That connects this road somehow. Doesn't matter. But we need one quarry up there. That's great. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. I was afraid that I only have 2 generals left and yeah, well, they are stored out and into that particular building. Still missing water? I guess I'll just increase my gold production. So we are simply faster. Stone here. So I shouldn't be afraid of any of my enemies right now because I nearly got a double military strength. So it's quite unlikely that they have any chance in defeating me. Oh! Oh, I spotted the enemy. Neuer Tag im 11. Monat. Feindkontakt! Es sind ebenfalls Römer. Die Frage ist nur, ob sie auch nach dem Tor suchen. Jedenfalls scheinen sie uns nicht wohlgesonnen zu sein. Wir haben eine Kunde ausgeschickt, um mit den Römern in Kontakt zu treten. Doch als er nicht wiederkam, sendeten wir einen zweiten aus, der nur noch die Mütze des ersten fand. Er berichtete weiterhin, dass hinter einem kleinen Gebirge auffällig viele Soldaten und Gelehrte umherirrten. Er vermutet, dass sich dort das Tor befindet. Alright, so we found someone who's not friendly at all and is probably guarding the gate, so we have to fight for it. Pretty surprised. I would have thought that we have to fight for our gate. Well, it's not our gate, it's their gate, but we want it. So I'm planning building just more fortresses, and I'm now building this lookout tower. So my mint is finished. Yeah, well, the sword system is pretty bad. I have to admit that, but... Well, I didn't use Stargate back then, and I don't think it was even a thing in 1996, but those gates always remind me of Stargates. It's also pretty funny that as soon as one soldier reaches the gate, everybody goes through. Just everybody, and that's it. So now I'm stronger than both enemies combined. So I don't have to fear anything anymore. I also have lots of fortresses here. So I guess I've got more than the enemy has. But let's check what our... Look at our thing. Well, back here, somewhere here, you can actually also build a harbor. And I guess when building or reaching that spot early, you probably could in the original build catapults as the enemy couldn't destroy your harbor building in any way. So, yeah, maybe that was an idea of this map, but I don't think so. So, now we see red and yellow. And they are next to each other, which is bad for us, because this really means we can add up their military strength. So I'm occupying this fortress as well. Oh, I don't think they can attack, can they? Because this area is blocked anyway. Isn't it? Oh. Oh well, that's pretty funny. Yeah, well, we really have to rework this restricted area thingy. Because I occupied that fortress, so spots where the enemy now has some space were updated. And that the AI is now allowed to have... Oh, but let's check this just to make sure. Strict areas. Yeah, as you can see, Ernie has no more restrictions right now. And so those spots were updated and the other spots weren't. So yeah. But I don't think anybody could attack anyone, because this looks like a solid granite barrier. So yeah. There's nothing that could happen to us right now. Yeah, now yellow has some more space because those areas got updated as well. And even another fun fact, you can actually occupy, so conquer a building an enemy has, and if that area is restricted for you, then you simply can't connect it to anything because, well, it's not in your country, so... Oh, more coal. That's not bad. So, I don't have to be afraid of the enemy, so I can just build fortresses everywhere. Great news. Because indicator flags aren't affected by anything that can be removed. So I should build a woodcutter and get rid of that particular tree. Oh! Funny. So now I'm interested what the AI is building. So just... No, I don't want to play with catapults this time. But if the AI would build a catapult right now, that'd be pretty bad for me. I also like this road for the farm. So 2 boards, so that's probably a quarry. My gold mine is exhausted. Nobody cares for you. Looks like I've got finally enough water. So let's just build a bunch of mines up here. So I'm asking myself a bit why the AI isn't producing more soldiers or something like that. So maybe the AI has no iron or no gold left. Maybe no coal. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. And I have to check if the AI built lots of ships, because I disabled harbor building for the AI. But maybe the AI is dumb and still building ships. Maybe. I have to check that. Yeah, I just connected another building. Let's just build the lookout tower. I think I can scout a bit further. Oh, I forgot which building. Had no fish left. Ah, that one. So, everything is running smoothly. Smoothly? Yeah, smoothly. Everything is running fine, so. Well, looks like I really wants to get past that barrier as well. What happened? Oh. Sadly, I now have occupied all my fortresses, so I have no soldiers left. Yeah. He probably didn't have a look at the statistics. Oh, that's also one thing. We have an add-on that disables statistics for anybody else than you. And I think this is a really good add-on for a campaign. So you have really no idea what's going on. And you just have to play cautious. And when not enabling catapults as well, then this feels like a quite good set of settings. And I just found out that I really love classic exploration in single player. Oh, yeah, I produced something. Oh, he started producing gold again. Oh, nice. That's a good spot for attacking. So I have to prevent myself from attacking with everything I have. Because I don't know, somehow the AI always counterattacks me and it's working nearly in all cases. So I'm setting attackers to 50%, so at least 5 or 4 soldiers, 5 soldiers I guess, are staying in this building. So there are enough defenders, hopefully. Well, I've got an idea. No, I've got no idea. Yeah, well, now we both have to wait until we can finally attack. It's also pretty interesting that he built castles here. Like he knew I was coming that way. Pretty cool. Well, it's just a pretty thin line. I'm also really interested if he will just rush and attack or not. I think no, it's still not possible. So when this stone is removed, the gate has finally opened. Well, not very spectacular, was it? It'd be funnier if the AI just attacked right away. Question is, should I attack? 13, 34. Oh, I set the wrong slider. I only decreased my defenders, not my attackers. So 1, 9, 5. I don't like it. I'd like to build a fortress here. That'd be great. Question is, who of both is defending the gate? So since red is a bit stronger, it's quite probable that red is defending it, but on the other hand, as red is the first enemy, it's probable that yellow is defending the gate. I'm just waiting on and have a look at if I can build a fortress there. If not, I'm just going to attack. Yeah, I'm just going to attack then. Anticlimactic. Sorry, what did that mean? Anticlimactic. Huh. Oh. Oh, like from the climax word or something like that, right? So, yeah. Okay. It was disappointing as well. I really hoped I could build a large building there. And I only waited to see, no, you can't. So, let's have some fun with him. Question now is, which is the correct path? Oh, there the gate is. Huh. Yeah, well, you might fight back right now, but soon you will be defeated. Also because I reoccupied those fortresses. So I've got one problem now. I've got lots of soldiers in those buildings where I don't need them. So I have to quickly exchange them. So I have more generals at the front. Borderline? Front line? Something like that. So as you can see right now I'm so some mines were exhausted, we were under attack, some things were captured. Nothing important at all. So, and this means we should probably go for this gate and for this building. and capture this fortress and check this building and have some fun here and visiting that building down there. Oh. Well, looks like I took the building. Erster Tag im 5. Monat des 2. Jahres. Wir haben das Tor gefunden und in unseren Besitz gebracht. Glücklicherweise wussten unsere Feinde nicht, wie man es aktiviert, sonst wäre es für uns wohl zu spät gewesen. Nun bin ich sehr gespannt, welche Prüfungen uns die Götter auferlegen werden. Ich bin zuversichtlich, dass wir erfolgreich sein werden. So, well, the game didn't crash. So, that's good. So I didn't break anything. I should... well, no, I don't keep this just as the original. Because you can force the AI to give up when the gate is taken. But it's simply not as it was in the original. So... to it. Oh, that AI has a catapult. Oh, so the AI did build ships. Well then, I have to disable harbors for the AI as well. Because I don't think it's a good idea to let the AI build ships, because it will probably slow them down. Because they are using all their wards for some ships they will never use. I guess they simply have no iron. And I guess they have less resources than I have. Oh well, they had some iron. Looks like they simply failed with using their space. Not sure. Well, we can take a look at the replay. Or at least have a look at the editor. So is that editor visible? No, it's not. But it's now visible. So let's have a look at it. So the yellow had some coal and some gold and some iron. Same for it. So if you compare that amount of resources with my amount of resources, I simply had more resources than the enemy has. So even if they produce more soldiers, I got more gold than they have, and yeah, well. Well, I can understand why yellow stopped. But we can have a look at the replay. We can just hit D and jump to player 1 or 2 or 3. Play and increase the game speed to 1 ms. And now we can just watch what the AI did. So I started with Fortress. Keep in mind, that's the gold mountain, that's the coal mountain, and that's the iron mountain. So our other AI built a watchtower and a guardhouse and a fortress as well. Well, pretty strange that the AI is building so many fortresses. So right in the beginning, yeah, I didn't do much. Except building military buildings and some basic economy. But then again, they started with 2 mills and bakeries. So then Red found some gold. And Red got the mountain containing iron. So at this point, Red is missing coal, and Yellow is missing iron. And depending on if this guardhouse is finished before that building, whatever that building is, it's a fortress. So both are missing boards right now. But looks like this fortress is finished first. I should open the military so we can watch it. So yeah, I simply had a problem with producing enough boards. Although having 3 sawmills is just as good. Actually, I don't think they have a lot of gold. Because those are only 1 nodes always, so compared to that area, both of them maybe had this amount of gold. No, they had even less. They maybe had the amount of gold I had on this white mountain, maybe a bit more. So I have more than the double amount of gold they have. Also, why the AI isn't playing together at all. I mean, this AI is building a guardhouse here, while the other AI is building a fortress here. Also, this AI built a forester up here for this farm. So at this point, Red started producing soldiers at least, and they built a mint, but they had no coal. And I did just something. So maybe jump a bit forward, like 50k. So yeah, as you may see, Red has 4 foresters here, just planting everything up with trees, so their farms aren't really running at all. Here there's also only few farms. So yeah. So red has had most gold, and yellow didn't get much. Red had more coal and more iron, but used the iron on yellow's mountain as well. Yeah, and I have no idea what this mess is here. Honestly, no idea. So this is simply ineffective. Or maybe the AI built lots of tools. Not really. Everything is running at 0%. Well, they have a lot of iron, but their coal mines didn't finish. Oh, I know what you may have seen. Yellow stopped producing gold at this point for two reasons. One reason is they lost their gold mine because of their ally, and the other reason is no, that's the only reason. So that's why yellow stopped producing gold at all. And they have an iron smelter, they have a smith. Do they have a brewery somewhere? I can't see any, I guess it was destroyed. So possibly yellow. So it's yellow missing. Yellow has some beer. Oh, there's a brewery. So yellow actually produced soldiers and tools. Random tools, it seems. Because you always need access for chopping those useless trees. Maybe a tree back here. So yeah. So I guess yellow was simply out of resources. In the end. So yeah, and red is... I have no idea what red is doing. I mean, look at this mess. And if one more forester, really? Really? How many do they have? 5? 5 foresters. What for? It's not looking that good. Hans was you currently can't find it because I simply didn't upload it. But you can find all files on this particular repository once I decide to upload them. So yeah, I think yellow did everything he could. And he didn't mess that much up with those... Well, he did mess up a bit, but not that much. And red, yellow. Red just messed up. I mean, they have here 3 foresters. And 2 woodcutters. Well, maybe 3 woodcutters. So, yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, screwed up big time. And I mean, look at this road. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knots long. Yeah, well. So yeah, red messed up and yellow had no chance at all. So it's a pretty funny design. I honestly expected something else, like red being the strong guard, and after you defeat red you have to defeat yellow as well. I said you can actually build a harbor back here, but it's no use, I think. I said maybe in the original you could build a building back here, and maybe if I was forced enough I could build a lookout tower or something like that, but what for? So yeah, well, small funny mission. Let's see when I will implement the next campaign map.